Hey everybody, John here. I wanted to give you a quick update. September 7th, 2010, and I was going to show you around. I've done quite a bit of work down here. Get everything up and running. I've got the fish, I've got the tank, I've got the hydroponic tubing done, and I've also got some seedlings planted and started, and they're coming up quite nicely. So I'm going to show you a little bit of everything. I'll take you to the tank first. Again, you'll remember this was the bulk container, and I've got him up and running. He had a hole in it that I had to fix. I don't know if you can see that. There's a tilapia down there, but that gray patch in the corner there, that was a hole I had to fix, and I fixed that with some Loctite marine grade epoxy. And there's one tilapia there. There's another one right there. I just put two in to test it out. And these are my hydroponic pipes here. It's a 21 plant system, and it's fed off of that pump in the bottom corner. So that pump's going to pump the water right off the bottom. And I've got a T done in the corner here, and that T winds down and feeds into the end of both my pipes, and I'll give you a close shot of that. And what I've done is just drilled a hole. This one is done. I've got him zip tied up nice and tight to the piping. I've got to zip tie this. I kind of put it in there for effect this evening just to get things running. And then this is my tilapia. You can see how many there is. It's a little ridiculous. There's 150 there. I went to Orangeburg Aquaponics in Orangeburg, South Carolina, and the guy gave me a great deal on them. Super nice guy. The water's a little yellow, but that's because it's pond water. Half of it pond water, half of it fresh, clean water. And they were really happy with that. They have been eating up a storm. These guys eat all the time, and it turns into a massive feeding frenzy when you throw a little food down there. So that was pretty awesome. But I'm going to transfer those guys all into here. And then this is just a temporary grow station I've got set up here with the light, and I'm going to try to show you these seedlings. This is what I've got so far. These were planted September 1st, so they're 7 days old. This is my okra, followed by broccoli, spinach, peas, lettuce, and the back two there are basil. Just what I'm going to grow right off right this minute. My okra has gone just absolutely ridiculous. 7 days old. And then I've still got the lids off. The worms were doing very nicely, and for some reason the other day there was about 4 of them out, and they were trying to escape. So I took the lids off again and let them hang out under the sun here, and they seem pretty content. Again, that's just a fluorescent fixture, and it's got 2 grow bulbs in it. So everything's looking good. And I don't know if you can see inside my pipes what I've got. I'm going to come down so you can see inside here maybe. I've got it's actually a Chinese food takeout top that I cut and put inside there. There we go, you can see it. And it dams the water at a 3/4 height. Now there's one in each of them. And let's see, I'm going to plug them in here so you can see what's going on. So the water comes in from the fountain pump, and it will slowly start filling it up. And you can see the water level is already about halfway there, and it'll fill it up until it reaches the top of that dam, and the top of the dam is just high enough that it fills the pipes almost up to where they spill out from the plant holes. But once it reaches the top, it spills out and just comes back into the tank and never spills out through the plant holes. And you may notice a little slight dripping. I've got 2 little relief holes in the bottom so that while the pump's working, when it shuts off, it's going to let the water slowly drain out so that the roots don't stay saturated all the time. There you go, see that one filled up, so now it's spilling out. Excuse me. It's one of my net pots, and it's about 3/4 of the way full of water, so that's great news. So that one's full. Now this one should be getting real close. Yep. You see it's got a little bit more of a trickle coming out now. But The tilapia have been in here for 2 days now, and they seem to be quite happy. There's one hiding back there behind the pump, and then that other one's right there. They seem really happy, so as long as they're happy, I'm happy. I think I'm going to move a few more of the others over here tonight and see if we can get them feeding. I tested them out with a worm, and the guys in this big tank here, they don't want to eat the pond food, I guess because it's so deep. They haven't really gotten comfortable coming up to the top, but when a worm goes in and sinks to the bottom, they just absolutely go crazy for it. And these maniacs over here, they, I'll throw a little food in here so you can see the action. It's a little bit more than what I expected here. They just absolutely go nuts. You'll see the frenzy that ensues. So I'm trying to measure it out a little bit. No more food than they can eat in about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. I don't want any more settling to the bottom or sitting around. A little dry. But they really seem to be really thriving here, so I'm pretty happy with that. Something new that invaded my space here, besides all the worm bin stuff set up, is it was my son's birthday, and he can thank Uncle Jordan. Uncle Jordan bought him a police car so he could be like Daddy, and he has had a blast with it. So we have fun with it, and I don't mind it being parked in my growing side. Thank you, Uncle Jordan. So that about winds it up, guys. So if you have any questions, let me know, and if you have any suggestions, let me know on that too. I'm still open to suggestions. Anything anybody wants to help me out with, or you know. So I'll keep you guys updated. This is my 3rd update video, so I'll let you know what else is going on. Thanks for stopping in, guys.